Amanda with Canadian Crafter. Today I'm going to do a short tutorial on putting a pocket or bottle pocket on a backpack that doesn't have any side pockets on the outside. Some of the best and neatest backpacks are the Vans backpacks. Downside is no side pockets. I bought one of these Van backpacks for my daughter for school, and she loves having an outside side pocket. If that doesn't bother you, then, you know, the prints are really cute, and you can't go wrong with a Disney print because I'm a Disney fan. So anyways, I bought this actually for myself for when we go out and do things as a family and things like that. But we do use side pockets a lot. So I actually added one already to this side. It's a little smaller than I'd like, so my other one is going to be bigger. And basically what I'm doing is I'm going to stitch it along like the crease here and along the side creases up the side, and I'll get in close and I'll show you guys more detailed of what I'm doing. I'm just going to show you, I went to Fabricland here. In Canada, we don't have a lot of fabric options. We pretty much have Fabricland, and that's it. You can buy a small amount of fabric at Walmart, but it's very, very limited. It's not like the States. There's probably a lot more options in the States for fabric. You can always ship fabric, but this fabric here, as you can see, has a whole bunch of holes, and this is like a jersey fabric. So it's supposed to be for like, this is the closest to a pocket material I could find. I couldn't find the larger net type, but I thought this actually was even better because the holes are smaller and you're not going to lose smaller items through the holes. So I liked that. So anyways, at first I was like, oh no, they don't have what I want. But after using this, it's been great. So what I've been doing, I'm going to actually switch the camera around so you guys can see what I'm doing, and then I'll walk you through how I've made and attached the pocket. Okay, I'm going to try my best to explain this, and I'm by myself, so the camera might get shaky, or it might be too zoomed in, or whatever. I'm gonna try to do my best here to explain what I'm doing. All right, so when you're picking out your piece of material for your pocket, okay, make sure you measure the distance between, I use the natural seam of the backpack to stitch into. It's the easiest. Backpack material is very thick, it's very difficult to sew. So you have to hand stitch it. You cannot use a machine unless you have a professional machine. I do not, so I didn't use a machine, I hand stitch. So when you're making your pocket, you want it to be at least a whole inch, if not 2 inches on each side. And then depending on how long it is. You want extra material. You have to think about how big the bottle is going to be going around. You know, like if you have a big size water bottle or a normal water bottle, you have to accommodate for that. So you have to think about that. All right? So I already have one side stitched in. Now if you look, as I fold this over, the top here fits perfectly between the two seams. That's because I have an elastic in here pulling it tight. So if I stretch out the elastic, it's quite big. But that's enough room to go around a bottle. This material is stretchy to an extent, so it will go around a bottle. The bottom, as you can see, has not been stitched, and it has extra room. So to fit it between the seam lines of the backpack, I'm going to fold it over in the center somewhere, like so, and pinch it. And then there will be extra room for, sorry if you guys can see that, for a water bottle to fit. If you sew it flat, okay, it will not be roomy enough You may be able to get enough stretch in the fabric to hold a water bottle, but you need to have a little bit of a fold to have that extra material to give your water bottle some room to push outwards. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. All right. I suggest buying a thimble because you are gonna prick your fingers at least a dozen times. And be patient because sewing through this material is not easy. It's fairly difficult. I do a very close stitch. You can't even see the stitch at all. And you don't, because of the colors and everything, you don't notice it. I will show you my daughter's backpack and give you an idea what it looks like. Okay guys, this is my daughter's backpack. She uses it all the time. And she only has one pocket on this one. This is the Ariel one. And even though the backpack is white, I don't find that the black stands out because the straps are black, the zipper's black. So I don't find that it stands out at all. There is an elastic at the top. I can fit my whole fist in here. She has food in it, apparently. But if you look at the bottom, you see there? I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a couple flaps. You see how I did the flaps over on each side in the center, and it fits very nicely a good size water bottle. As you guys can see, my whole hand fits in there perfectly fine. Lots of room. Nothing falls out because I stitched it really well, but it sits really nicely and flat. So hopefully that gives you an idea on how to add a pocket to a backpack. All right, thanks guys. Bye.